Hi everyone, warmly welcome to this week's Market Outlook. This is the place where we leave out the emotions and focus on logics. Let's start with the macro view and the calendar for the week. We have PPI on Wednesday, and then on Thursday we have CPI. So these are the news I think we should focus on this week, and we should be extra careful around the release of these two news. And this is Swedish time, 2:30 p.m. on Thursday and 2:30 p.m. on Wednesday. And of course, there are some more red folders. You can have a look at them too. But these two news are my main focus. If we check the earnings calendar, we have Monday, nothing special in my opinion. Tuesday and Wednesday. We have Adobe on Thursday, and then nothing special on Friday. In this case, there is nothing special in terms of the earnings calendar. Fear and greed in S&P 500 is on neutral. I think this is just a temporary down move before we can go up to even higher greed levels. September overall is a quite volatile month and creates often a lot of so-called flush outs, where we scare out people. They leave out all their stocks and positions they have in the markets, and they just leave, and then the market just climbs up even higher. Then they have to buy to higher prices. But this is the thoughts about this. Let's have a look at the crypto fear and greed index, and we are down here at fear, and I think still we can see greed and extreme greed in this. The main focus we should have is the Bitcoin's chart. So always have a look at the Bitcoin's chart. What is it telling us? And then we decide from there. In terms of liquidations, about the last month here, we can see that there are a lot of green peaks. These are liquidations of longs. This often means a slowdown of the trend, and if the trend is down or in a consolidation and we are seeing a lot of longs being liquidated, that could mean that the down move or the downtrend is leading to an end. If we check the daily exchange volume, we can see it is still struggling with breaking above these highs here. I would like to see higher lows and higher highs. We have created a higher low here, and it looks like equal lows right now. And if we create lower low and then create a lower high, that is a bearish sign. So in my opinion, it's really important we keep this low. We don't break this low. It is also important that we break above this high. In that case, we are creating higher levels and we are in all-time high territory. If we are in all-time high territory in Bitcoin and the volume is declining, that is a warning sign for me that we are heading to the end of the bull market. Right now, it looks like that because the volume is not even close to November 24. That is really important that we reach those levels and even break higher if we want to see higher levels in the crypto market. The weekly chart in Bitcoin here, you can see that we have a demand zone here, and I showed you this zone earlier. And as long as we don't break below this zone or go below this low, I'm still bullish to Bitcoin and I'm aiming for higher levels. And now we have been seeing week after week going down. To have better probabilities to be bullish, we need bullish order flow. Right now, we are still respecting the supply zones and we need to start breaking above them and then create demand zones, respect them and create new highs, respect the new demand zones. That is really important if we want to be bullish to this chart and aim for all-time highs and even higher levels. This is just the overall thoughts and analysis on Bitcoin, the bias I have for the chart. More short-term trades, etc., we keep them always in the community, so make sure to take advantage of them. If we check NASDAQ here in the daily chart, you can see that we have touched this demand zone and we are touching it several times, and then we are reacting up. And we can see here that this is also a demand zone, this gray zone, and we have been reacting from it to higher levels, and we have bullish order flow. Demand zones are being respected, and right now, as long as we don't go below this demand zone here, we should be bullish and we should aim for this high and even higher levels. And if we check a lower time frame than this, the 1 hour chart, you can see that we have demand zones even down here and here. And as long as we don't break them, we can be bullish here in the 1 hour chart. And this makes everything much easier for us to trade the lower time frame if we have a bias in the daily, weekly, and then the 4 hour and the hourly. That is really important that you have a storyline behind your analysis before you go inside the chart and try to take a trade. The weekly chart in S&P 500, we have this big demand zone here. We are touching it a lot and we can aim for higher levels from here. And then if we check the daily chart, we can see we are respecting this demand zone here and respecting it, reacting. If we check the 4 hour chart, you can of course see that we took out the target level I was aiming for, and I'm aiming for even higher levels here, because I mean, if we check the order flow, we are reacting from 50% here, creating a demand zone, reacting from this demand zone, and we are respecting all these demand zones here in the 4-hour chart. As long as we don't go down and break below like this and then break again, then this is looking very bullish in my opinion, in the short run and also in the long run. And of course, I'm here to always update you with my inputs and thoughts about the markets. Just make sure to be here on the weekly outlooks and be inside the community if you see any messages from me, because I'm always updating you in real time. That was basically it for this week's market outlook. If you liked it, make sure to subscribe to the channel, hit the thumbs up. With that being said, see you inside the community and on the next market outlook. Bye.